still think Suyo would win that one. And they go for the export. You know what? Never mind. Export. Perfect. I love it.
Oh.
We've seen examples yesterday when Red went up against Red went up against JP9 game 2. Export incredibly oppressive. You want to play front to back, you want to play tanky, I'm going to chip away your health bar.
Let me just say, I love the draft coming in from SRG as well as Todak. Both teams have plan A and plan B. Todak, they can go for poke or they can go for dive. Looking at SRG, they can just play fundamental, but the Akai can actually push people away if things goes wrong. Both teams have multiple ways to play their lineup. I love the opening draft.
At this point in time, I wouldn't even call it an anti-synergy, but I would definitely say that they have got answers for many, if not all, occasions.
And now we're jumping to the land of dawn. Again, Todak wants to go back to the M1 glory days. And SRG, they want to create a new legacy, being the first back-to-back champions. We're jumping in. Game number 1, Todak against SRG.
In the Thunderdome of Champions in Edu City Sports Complex right here in Johor Bahru. Game number 1, Selangor Red Giants against Todak SRG on that blue side. Todak on the red.
So right off the bat, it does definitely seem that for the side of SRG, that's going to be starting off onto the orange side, and Zayat doing the same, going to end up in very opposite directions. And I would believe that the gold lane is on the top, actually. So one thing's for sure is that Suyo will end up in the top lane, putting quite a bit of a pressure over to the side of Beatrix if they really want to, despite the fact that Harif
is relatively okay, especially looking at how the lanes. Cram has been winning that lane relatively well. Now Selangor Red Giants with the draft, they should have priority here over the turtle. We're going to see how Todak is going to contest this.
Cold Roma's not for it yet, and Sakai, he's going to take the turtle, no problem. Yanlo can't do much, even committing the potential Avatar of the Guardian, but Cram doesn't get it off. Not that it matters too much.
How did he cancel that?
EG for the first 3 minutes.
But when it comes down to the pacing, it does seem like SRG, they are definitely taking the grand control of the river line throughout all this time. But in the meantime, take a look.
Ooh, first blood. Very straightforward. Both bushes are occupied by SRG, and Yanlord aided.
Todak, they need to be careful because...
Or rather, hard win the lanes anymore. What's up with that?
No, I kind of feel like if I'm a jungler and I have... Oh, well, before that, looks at Stormy.
There's his passive out. No damage to follow up, and Zai wants the turtle. So Todak, they're not going to commit, but at least they bring Stormy low enough. Now the question is, can they get the job done? Because Stormy will flicker away from Yanlord as this fight now splits into 2 parts. Yunus will deal with Zayat. They get the knock up, heavy spin. That's going to be Fergal armor expended. Yunus will look to throw his life away as Zayat takes him out. The explosion comes through. Zayat gets the turtle. Momo follows up. Sakai is now compromised. Slammed by the monument, and Todak finds 2.
Now that's the X factor that I'm looking out for from the side of Momo. Zayat definitely didn't manage to keep his Viraga armor just by a tad little bit.
And then take a kick. They want more than just 2. 2 ain't enough. Yanlord is gonna go down to Innocent, but Todak have done more than we expected. Innocent with the damage for dash around, chrono dash, damage not there, and Todak makes it out with 4.
Let me just say how impressive Todak is playing right now, because we heard from Kuja, there's 2 shot calls.
It will be great for Todak when it comes down to the fact that they already took the Pride of Ice away from Stormy, but I didn't think it would be like that.
Stormy is going to be kicked again into the RWM. Todak have set up a kill box. Yums cannot save his Droma. They bring Cram into the fray to look for Dime Sempoy. That's a trade. Rejuvenate used by Cram to keep his team healthy. Yanlo, another Jekundo knockup, and Zayat is barbecue, baby. Welcome to Texas. Zayat last standing under the turret. Cram drops down low, but it's 4 of Todak on him. They want to get Cram out. He escapes, but again, damage sustained by SRG, and Innocent has to pick up the pieces. But the damage was in. Stunned up by Momo. Final blow not achieved. Turret saved. Innocent stays alive.
You know what? If you want a friend, you want a friend like Momo.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I want a friend like Yanlord.
Dude, at this point, Yanlord and Momo, they're both frontliners, but Yanlord's the sword and Momo's the shield. Yanlord is the one being aggressive in the backlines, making sure that the fight is disrupted, while Momo is making sure if anyone's gonna die, they're gonna die after me, not before me.
They're dealing with the pillars one at a time, right? Selangor Red Giants, they are Stormy, just constantly being oppressed by Yanlord. After knowing that the fact that he already used his flicker, that's definitely important.
Oh, that's a big Bandits race into RWM. So AOG out for Cram. Todak taking out resources from SRG, and Yanlord has been a big menace. We're looking for the heavy spin, but with Zayat around, it is impossible. To steal, but can't get it. Stormy gets picked back, flickers to safety. He's burning to the glowing wand, but will survive for now. So guys, again with the Blaze Surge, rejuvenate from Cram, keeping it healthy. Todak will just back off. They've gotten the turtle.
Gentlemen, a moment of silence to really think.
Todak very strong right off the bat. And to lead up to all of that, we've got the Lordis coming up right about now, and Todak has got the priority on top of that. Zayat is level 12, Sekai is also level 12. It is still not out of the woods yet for Todak.
But Zai is a hitting experience, right? They can buy time, and now Flicker King. Uh-oh! They got Sakai. Sakai gotta get out with the ultimate. Quell the Evo, blasters, everything from the kitchen sink, but Todak is on top of the case. Yellow looks for another knockup. Momo to follow up with Inferno Pursuit. Innocent. He's gonna be zoned out by Momo. No junglers for SRG. Todak now half advantage.
Yeah, honestly, Chico guys kind of walked towards Cram, wanting to actually catch him off guard, but right now, Todak, again, they're controlling the Lord, and they're doing it so well. They're making sure that they're disciplined, not going for unnecessary fights. Todak, what happened in these 2 weeks? They really want to go back to the M series.
They want to show Selangor Red Giants who's the boss. Boom, a kick you go, and you're dead.
Imagine if Todak did ban out the Ruby, so that Yums can use the Ruby, it might be a different story.
That's why they banned the Ruby, right? Now Yums with the flicker to the back. Another kick, they found Stormy! Time Senpai puts on the box, they can't reach him. Cram will try, they will take out Time Senpai, but Stormy will be the trade. Cram is gonna go down. Unfortunately, there's just nothing the SRG can do. Yeah, Lord! Finds it again!
Selangor Red Giants, now they're in the red zone. Sakai has to retreat, Momo follows him back. But now using the flicker just to survive. Todak, with this push, they're able to get the mid and the top inhibitor. Selangor Red Giants in trouble.
They're going to look for an end angle. Yenlord will try, cannot find the kick. The guys needs to get rid of the wave. The kick away from the balance range, but it doesn't matter. It's just up to Yums. Stormy just came back. The wave will be cleared out just in time. Desperation move from SRG, but Todak have gotten what they came here for. Innocent, we're back in the fray, but Zai would throw out that ultimate last standing on Stormy. Your life is a resource, and we are here to take every single vestige of it. Cram with the AOG, cuts off the escape route. Innocent needs to go big. Can he go big enough? Momo stops him. They need 10 more seconds, but they don't have it. Todak will impale SRG in the chest, and game 1 will go over to the Swordfishes.
Game number 1 goes to Todak. They won the first game against defending. A Scalish here.
I definitely...
It's okay, but you know, there are risks to it.
I think you can still play a pretty decent posture here.
Yeah, I was thinking Beatrix. Because like, I understand the notion of Clint, but at the same time, no one else can poke, right? So Clint doesn't have the supplementary resource, but Beatrix, we said in game 1, jack of all trades.
Honestly, Beatrix is kind of like the Suyo of the gold lane, where she kind of do anything.
Army knife, you know?
She can fight from long range and close range with a Wesker.
Yeah.
She can do anything. She has a long dash. She can refill her shots.
She has one gun for every occasion.
She has single target. She has AoE.
She has great hair color.
That's your thing.
That's my thing.
It's red, right?
It is red, yeah.
Yeah, that's red.
It's red.
A little bit towards the pink, actually.
And now going in game number 2, Todak was the one to win the first game in 12 minutes. Now, they want to do the same thing with their draft, but SRG can Sakai perform with the draft that's been designed for the Sky Brits. Let's jump into the land of dawn.
Given his best rapier, and right now he is about to tear up a storm. We got SRG this time on that red side. Todak finds themselves on blue. Right off the bat, you see a bit of movements from SRG. Wanted to find out where Zayat is.
Lift up the morale for the members of the side of SRG. In the meantime, talking about the jungler, the main thing that we want to see is both of these junglers that will end up in the same spot in the gold lane.
Right now, it looks like, I don't know why you brought it up.
No one absolutely said that.
Just making sure, right?
Yeah.
This guy, he's not gonna die as long as there are brushes in this map, right?
If Sakai gets this turtle for free, that's gonna be impressive, because here's the thing: Ling isn't a turtle slayer.
Whoa! Flicker final slash from Momo. Sakai, Tempest Blade, steals it! He gets first blooded, but the job is done. SRG gotta get a bit more. Time Senpai, big lift. Sakai's under the turret, cannot find it.
I would say that's an even trade. 1 kill for a turtle, more or less even trade. But again, Zayat got a turtle, but he died.
Sakai pacing if they were to go to the upper bracket or if they go to the lower bracket.
It's a fight here, kick into balance rate. Time Senpai zoned out by Sakai. He's gonna have to try and get away. Purify's gonna come back up in a bit. Tempest of Blaze used by Sakai. What assassination? Time Senpai survives! How is that possible? As Yanlord keeps him safe and Cram goes down, a trade for both teams.
Let me just say, that's less on Sakai's and more on Zaim Senpoi, man. Because Jushin is surprisingly tanky. And here's the thing, now I can start to see Zaim Senpoi's other build.
Which point do you build the Brute Force breastplate?
Second or third. It
Right after
depends.
glowing one.
If you build glowing one, you go brute force. If you build the Clock of Destiny, you still need the glowing one. Afterwards, you go for brute force.
Right. So at this point in time, I think that it's relatively fair that there is gonna be quite a lot of attention onto him. So kind of going straight in for a second item Brute Force sounds pretty neat.
Sakai is a level behind Zayed. They're going to try and take out Zayed first. He's the prime target. Yums is zoned out. Zayed needs some help. He now gets away. And Sakai goes down. Absolute disaster for SRG. Yums chased down by Chico guys. Stormy is all alone. They brought him into the fight and they're just going to leave him. Zaim Senpoi ain't going to let that happen. Todak just found 3 for the cost of none.
Right now,
It's not done just yet. Momo on top of the case. Final slash. Dodged by Innocent. But Law and Order, the verdict is death. Innocent, he will go down. Beaten by the lantern. Todak has just cracked SRG open.
this is the Todak that for
Again, where RQ was the one who took them out in the opening match. And RQ is waiting for them at the grand stage.
I mean, let's be honest here. Internationally, a lot of people give a lot of respect to SRG.
Zaim
You
Senpoi.
see, Yums finds the kick. Oh, the flicker a bit off angle. He's gonna sacrifice his life to die once more. Use nothing. They're not gonna fight this, are they? Sakai
Oh my goodness.
stayed too long, and SRG never really had a chance.
It's not working on Zaim Senpoi at all.
Was that Lunox's damage? I mean,
This is a rinse and repeat for Sakai. He's constantly wanting to aim. Okay, move.
Zaim Senpoi right now, I won't believe you told me he's a mage. How can a mage stand toe? What kind of mage can tank that much damage from a Ling Angela?
What is that aggressive angle?
He's gonna just go in. He lived to them. He was more than just that. That's Cram out of the picture. Todak wants the second blow. Sakai clears that mid wave. Sure, top wave's crashing in. Playing defense. First holy shield down, and Sakai's going to be chased down. Zayed looks for him. There's no way out. Zayed, he has been absolutely destroying all the junglers. And now Chico guys, he's going to go up against Sakai. Receives help from the hard part, goes to the brilliant form. There's just no way, no resolution, no remedy for the state that they're in.
Back to the drawing board. I'm sorry, I'm calling it early.
No.
Back to the drawing board, Selangor Giants. They need something else.
Might not have time to get it, right? Todak just not gonna give them the time. Glorious pathway, a premonition, a prelude to what Todak might just bring to close out this second game. Momo, flicker final slash. Yums again buying time with the kick on the Chico guys. Can't even find it. SRG comes back to life, but the Crystal Wings exposed. Lord will help them out. Todak about to hit series point, and SRG put right at the gallows.
Game number 1, Todak ended it in 12 minutes. Game number 2, they went even faster than that.
But personally, I will find that Vexana's lane presence as well as the lane priority takes precedence over the fact that Valentina can take the Eternal Guard.
I agree, but that's also what the Cho and Phovis are there for, right? Like, they are the one that's going to stabilize that mid lane in the early game. But they're the ones looking for picks. You want to cover ground? I think that Cho...
Whoa!
The Harley?
Whoa!
Oh my
For
goodness!
Zion?
Whoa!
This could actually be genius.
How's the Nathan gonna run away?
This is actually... Oh my...
Dude, Nathan has a choice. Purify or Flicker. If you don't take the Flicker, you're gonna die to the Harley.
If you don't take the Purify, Yellow is coming for you.
Gentlemen, man, Abstract, Husky. It might be 3-0. This Harley pick.
That might be the winning hand.
That's the X Factor.
That's the X Factor.
Oh.
That's the well-kept secret.
That's the Todak way right there.
SRG, all or nothing. This is the draft that you guys got. This is what your only option is to win. To make sure you keep this best of 5 still alive. But Todak, they're at match point. They're here to end this. They're here in the Land of Dawn to win against the defending champions, Selangor Red Giants.
A legacy built on top of the rubble of the other, but the resurrection is in place and in motion. SRG back on blue side for game 3. Todak back on red.
I asked for the Todak way since yesterday. I was definitely wondering, would they ever play heroes that we don't expect to see? Alas, we do.
The deadly magic coming in from Zayed.
Honestly, when it comes down to looking at the Harley, we mostly only been looking at a ranked Harley. So what is the really main thing about this?
Wow, there it is right there. It's supposed to be first blood. That's deadly magic. And that's the ace of space in the hands of Todak. First blood for Zayed.
That answered the question pretty.
Oh, yeah. You find someone, you kill them.
And it's not done just yet, right? So the guy's gonna be forced away. Not gonna have the help pool to work with. Hughes back out with Soul Sever. And Cram once more put in a position to try and frontline this. Eternal got stolen by Zyme Senpoi. SRG outnumbered, looks for Yanlord, chops him in half. As Yum shows up, doesn't have the I'm offended. Turtle fight is important. Eternal got dropped onto Momo, who is still acting as a brick wall. He's gonna flicker the safety for now. Eternal God still in the hands of Zyme Senpoi. He can drop his own on a 2. Zayed now engages along with Momo, who gets terrified. Turtle taken away by Sakai's. Momo has no flicker. He's gonna try and eat it up. Gets taken down, but Cram also falls as Todak finds a trade.
I would say this is a bit of a mistake coming in from Todak because they already have a very good position in getting those kills.
But Yanlord just flicked the kill.
What?
Not done just yet. Now Sakai is in a pretty rough spot.
Lord.
I mean, here's the thing. If Zayed on this Harley secures more objective, I have no idea what's going on.
Gonna try to burst Yums down. Yums most likely will give up his slide, but Zyme Senpoi shows up with the I'm offended of his own to pull Innocent in. And Todak sets themselves up for success topside.
Todak is anti-win condition.
Especially since Todak is currently $1,200 ahead of Selangor Red Giants. SRG, they want something.
Get the pull onto Momo, terrified, big combo, takes him out. Stormy though will be chased down. Killing spree for Zyme Senpoi. Yanlord finds the kick on the Sakai's. In no man's land, Chico guys want to run him down. Soul Sever plays third. Gonna be iframes, but Zayed, with the help of Zyme Senpoi, just found 2. Innocent tries to fight, does not have the damage output to take down members of Todak.
Dude, Todak makes Selangor Giants look like they're unprepared. But mind you, Selangor Giants was the one that started that fight. And then all of a sudden, everyone was on Stormy. 2 guys was there. Zyme was there. Zayed was there. You have 3 damage dealers on the back line. So the initiation was just on the front line, and then there's no damage against that front line.
I say I've never heard the Ultras so quiet on SRG's side. They do get land a crowd control on the Chico guys. Cram will try to chop it in half, but the damage not there. Now we have to duck around the bushes. Chico guys just too fast, and Cram left to his own devices will not get assistance. He just cannot close the gap. Chico guys finds it. Suck guys comes in, finds the trade. Finally, Chico guys goes down, but Yanlord once more. Good terrify from Stormy. Zyme drops the Eternal Guard. Both teams call a truce. Haven't seen the full team fight yet, and SRG's map is already compromised. This turtle fuse also important, but how do you get it going?
There's a chance.
Todak will try. It's gonna be a pull. Momo finds the back line. Zyme Senpoi drops the meteor on top of Innocent. Momo chases him down. The Cyclone Knife. Momo just flickers for the kill. Innocent removed. Cram also is gonna go down as Chico guys runs him down. Todak covering every single bases, and SRG are just getting played.
The masters of team fight, the masters are flanking. How is this?
Fine. Good knockups.
Ladies and gentlemen watching all across the globe.
Oh, here he comes. Gets terrified. Good one. Still fights the king. Are you kidding me? Yanlord does go down, but Innocent will be traded. And this is just an absolute slaughtering of Todak as they go on the SRG. Sakai survives for now. Zyme Senpoi can't find a kill, but explodes. Zyme Senpoi finds it with a shadow strike. The residue of his presence. And Todak finds an even trade.
Probably the first even trade we found from the side of Selangor Giants, but they still don't have the control of the map. But at least at the very...
The tough position to be in.
It was a pretty good split from the side of Todak.
And Yanlord, whoa! And the kick on the Yums this time. They drop the Eternal Guard on both sides. Rio finds the kill. Chico guys, Stormy can't get it. Yums with the flicker pull. Momo takes him out. Crab, we just have to eat it up. Chico guys under the turret will be traded. Sakai tries to go for Momo, doesn't find it. Stormy flickers forward, finds the Terrapie, but Zayed from the back finds the kill, and Sakai collects the third for his teammate, but Zayed finds a double kill, and Todak still comes out even in the third.
There we go.
Replied, SRG has found a neutralizer.
SRG is keeping alive. They lose an inhibitor, but there's a chance. And I feel like Selangor Giants, right now, that's all they're asking for, man. Just give us a chance.
Best case scenario, go swing in their face.
Is up and standing for Todak. Looks like Selangor Giants, they really want this inhibitor. Oh, and Yums goes in.
It's gonna get the stun. Momo control. 40 seconds without him. Yanlo shows up. Wants the kick. Finds Yum. He has immortality. Gladly throws his life away. Moons doesn't even go down. Stud Guys in the midst of things. Chico Guys trying to run it down with the sprint. Zion Senpai with the flicker. Chico Guys gets rid of Stud Guys as Zion joins the fight. Entropy to get Innocent out as Yanlord finds another kick. That's immortality. Out for Yums. Yanlord. He's gonna get pulled back. Zion Senpai with the stolen arm offended. Todak looking to turn it around. As Yanlord continues. Let's purify out for Innocent. He turns in on Chico Guys. Entropy used. Innocent takes him down, but he falls. And Todak has held the line.
Dude, both teams are playing insane right now. Selangor Giants, they're breathing, but above their standard rate. They need to be above world class.
There is Purify back for Innocent, so Yanlord's gonna show up. SRG actually disengage. Yanlord flickers, goes for the kick. That is gonna be Sukai caught out. Chico Guys runs to the back, couldn't find the takedown. Yanlord survives, but Stormy is already dead. They go to Sakai's. Momo finds it. The fight split once more. Innocent, he's trying his best. He gets two of them.
Chico Guys.
Innocent survives. And Chico Guys, he's still alive. Innocent will Entropy back up in a bit, but again, breathing room for SRG.
Excuse me, does Todak have a Louis? Why all of a sudden Chico Guys and Zion Senpai is back there? How?
Massive mobility, guys.
Sprint.
Dude, like,
Flicker.
if there's a Louis, I'll be like, okay, I'll get it, yo, yeah.
Run it out. Can you get the Lord in time? Blood Wings with Zayed. Win talk up with Chico Guys. Lord down a half. Krem and Yu sees this. Can they keep Todak away? That's the Entropy committed. Zayed shows up. They want Momo dead. Momo is not going to go down. No steal angle. Sud Guys gets it. And Krem throws his body for that opportunity.
What?
Sud Guys once more. That is payback right there. Chico Guys falls.
Some guys chose the right time to be
Absent. And right now, this could be a road to all inhib. Yanlord tries to find a flicker kick, can't find it. Get pulled back, Yanlord punished. Good hold from SRG. Chico Guys wants the top inhibitor and Cram. He's gonna try and defend it. Innocent shows up. Chico Guys, Rose Gold Media pop. Both struck to stay alive. Cram continues to chase Chico Guys, wants to run away. Zai in the bush though. Cram will continue the run. Here comes the execution on the Chico Guys, and Zai is gonna lose his life also. Goes right back. There's the portal. Now you see him, and you still do. He's trying to run away, but Cram and Innocent will find him. Zion Senpai takes out Stormy, but SRG have found a clear path topside.
Dude, look top.
There's a
SRG,
chance.
they're gonna try to end this.
Not done just yet. You finally hear the invigorated roar of the Ultras. They've been silent the whole time, but Edu City will feel what it's like to face off against the champions. They're still in this, guys. Still in this. It's 1-2 SRG.
We have a series. It's not a 3-0. Right now, Selangor Giants.
What about Beatrix? I was thinking about Ruby, but at the same time, I'm also pretty scared.
I think we need someone that can make full use of Cho's lockdown, right? Someone with great bursts.
Oh, so they
Whoa,
back to
Claude.
basics.
Haven't seen a Claude for a long time. Okay, SRG, they're playing the silence. They have a Hayabusa, they have a Claude. But the moment things don't go well, Husky Abstract, the moment it doesn't go well in the early game, farming Zas, farming Hayabusa, farming Claude. I'm not a farmer, but that doesn't sound good.
Yeah. If you've ever been a farmer, you know it takes a lot of time to harvest your crops, or your crops to be ripened for you to harvest it.
At this point in time, I'm just ready to kind of bring a tractor in and just gonna work it all out. Take down all of these brushes, nowhere to hide, especially since the opponent's side have got a hill dump. You gotta find a way to eventually cripple all of them.
I agree.
Match point for Todak. Selangor Giants, they need this one to equalize, to bring us back to a best of one. Selangor Giants, they're taking quite a big risk, having 3 heroes that require farms. Can they do it against Todak, or will Todak push them down to the lower brackets? Let's enter the land of dawn.
Red Giants have found a breath of life, a chance at hope. And right now it's game number 4. Todak finding themselves on blue side, SRG on red. We see a completely different approach from SRG's Draven. Kind of the idea in game number 4.
Both jungles starting up from the top side of the jungle and will be ending off
At Temple Breaker, you want the engage tool to hit the backline instead of selfishly using Revitalize. But Momo, he's gonna be baited in still though. The first blood, Zayed finds it on a Cram. Tempest of Blaze used. Momo jumps on the Sakai. This is not looking good for them. Yums finds a knockout with the Jikundo. But Todak, they have to revitalize. It's time to go all in. Yums flicker to safety. There's going to be the lantern from Zion Senpoi. They opt to go for Sakai. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Todak.
Let me remind you, gentlemen, man, that do a mistake.
I mean, it does feel like more of a Vamos-esque kind of draft. SRG
I agree.
side.
I agree.
But one thing that I really don't like. Okay, well, hold on.
Sakai.
Into a lot of crowd control. Sakai runs away. Zai chases for him. Sakai plays in the shadow. Zai still wants it. Outplay, maybe. Tempest of Blaze. Sakai. Oh, the shadow kill! Sakai shows it out. It's done. Black final blow. And Yellow fights it with the AOG. Sakai does go down. They find the king. Stormy and Innocent on top of Yanlord, but he's so tanky. Yus wants to run away. Yanlord soaking up the damage. Blazing to come in, and Yanlord survives. Shigu guys wants the kill on the Yums. Cannot find it.
Dude, Sakai's died, but that was the Sky Prince play. He 1,000 gold. Right now they're losing by 1,000. It's still fine, and we're seeing how they're doing this by pushing the side lanes. Sakai, if you can get out of this, you're amazing.
They can get it. Time standpoint. Yep.
He's amazing.
Got brought into the right place,
Okay.
but Shigu guys comes in. That's the trade back.
No more.
So
no.
it's still worth it, right, Crab? Electro final blow. It's gonna look to clear that wave, get out from here. Brilliant use by Chiku guys. It's gonna be safe. So I am in both teams still trading 1-for-1.
Okay, I'm just.
They probably want to come online by 15 minutes in.
Shadow kill from Sakai. That's a kill on the Zyme Senpoi. They're gonna go in with all the big ultimates. Taunted up, Sakai. No room to breathe, and Yanlord gets Momo out.
Dude, Sakai so far has been targeted a lot, but this is a good thing because he's buying space for Innocent. Innocent is 0-1 and 0. He's been farming up relatively well. Honestly, even Stormy is farming up relatively well. So Sakai is the sacrificial lamb. He's like, you know what? Obviously, make sure that Sakai doesn't do anything. But I mean, it's working. It's working right now. But there's two more problematic players from Selangor Giants. And now looking at the turtle, Zai scares it.
Yeah, attempt at lore still not gonna come through. Yunsu will just have to eat it. It's a good attempt by SRG, but at the end of the day, it's all about the attempt. The Cram should.
Turrets from this point onwards, with all of the outer and the inner turrets being destroyed, all these money bags are going to transfer over to the side of Todak, might getting themselves 6k lead.
He's trying to kill onto Momo, but instant disengage from Yanlor, right? Split the battlefield, so Yums is going to go down again. It's just so hard for SRG to join these fights. And Todak, they find another takedown, they take them in tier 1. They might even go for more. Zayed threatening Innocent. Cram taunted up. Eye for an eye. Pull back. Goes there. Petrify. Finds a trade, but the commitment from SRG is just unwarranted. And Todak finds more than it came for.
I still don't see any form of impact coming from the side of Stormy just yet. With the 4 kills that SRG managed to get for themselves, Stormy wasn't part of it at just all.
Holy shoot out, but Lord still healthy. Chiku guy, he's in. Looking for Stormy. That's the kick under the crystal. Yums finds a punish. Consolation prize from SRG at this point of time. Lord will be cleared out and Todak will settle for top inhibitor.
If it works out, it's going to look amazing.
And we're going to try. Momo now has no revitalize. Blazing duet, everything committed. So guys, Innocent is the target. Stormy ran down by Zayed. It's Innocent. PMI's back, he's down. They only got Momo though, that's not enough.
The guy's next.
It's a double kill for Chiku guys. Todak has just found 3. And with the minute wave, mid and bot side, might be an opportunity. Cram newly got a Hunter Strike. Has to put it to the test. Bottom wave will go down for sure.
We talked about Jushin, man. Jushin has been lecturing now. Todak is looking amazing. Cram trying to go for the defense.
It's the final blow. Cram bursted down. And Todak ever so close. They're gonna go for the crystal. That's the kick. Minion wave will be cleared out in time. Yums barely holds on to the base. Yanlord traded in the process. Stormy comes back. Todak plays it safe.
Todak is just sharpening the guillotine at this point in time, settling down the inhibitor turrets in the top lane and the bottom lane. They've decided to play things a little bit safe by taking the Lord.
If you're an SRG,
Squeeze them dry. And Cram might get solo kill. Eye for an eye. Tempest of Blade doesn't get it. Lord pouring in. SRG will most likely lose all structures. AOG use. Sukai gets caught. Taunted up. Sukai goes down. Todak wants to win. And Todak might have done it. They will scar the legacy of the Red Giants in their conquest to restore their own. The road to restoration continues in the upper bracket finals.